Recently, I've been seeing this debate about what is a world-class player. Give us a definition of a world-class player. Well, in this video, I'm going to summarize basically what a world-class player is. Firstly, before I give you my definition of a world-class player, let me first clear some misconceptions about world-class players. First of all, you can't judge a world-class player by their rank. Like, for example, people say that a world-class player has to be a top 5 in their positions or top 10 in their positions. I disagree. An example of this is Berbatov. There was no point in Berbatov's career where he was a top 10 striker or a top 5 striker, but we can all agree that he is world-class. Another misconception that people make about world-class players is in respect to their transfer values. You cannot say a player is world-class because he's worth 100 million or 80 million, because nowadays anybody is going for 80 million and 100 million. Another misconception of determining world-class players that people make is numbers. Players like Pedri, Hazard, Iniesta, they are world-class players. We all know that they are world-class players, but they don't have the best numbers, but they are still world-class. Another misconception is that you can't include trophies when determining a world-class player, because a player like Totti, we can all agree, yes, he is world-class. He never really had the best trophy haul in the world. Now that the misconceptions are out of the way, let me give you my metrics for judging a world-class players. I have two, because since I've just discarded numbers from my arguments and trophies from my argument, there's only two other metrics to determine a world-class player. It's A, performances, and B, consistency. If you're always dropping me consistent man of the match performances every game, you are a world-class player, or you have the abilities of a world-class player. Now, what adds to you being a world-class player is B, consistency, and there's a lot of misconceptions on this too. To be a world-class player, you need to have a world-class season twice in a row, or a great season 2 seasons in a row. You can't have one great season, one bad season, and then one good season the next and be considered world class, or else someone like Rashford will be seen as world class. Another micro metric to determine a world class player is the clutch factor. For a defender, it's going to be different to an attacker. For an attacker, it's the ability to change the game for your team. For a defender, it's the ability to keep your team in games, because obviously I don't expect a defender to score me goals or clutch winning goals. And what's funny is that I have 3 examples here that perfectly describes my argument so far: Palmer, Foden, and Saka. I believe that Cole Palmer is world class. I don't believe that Bukayo Saka is world class. But now, with Phil Foden, I'm in the middle. I don't know whether he's world class or he's just good. Simple reason why Saka is not world class. Saka is not going to be that player that carries the team when the team needs him. He's not going to shine in the brightest moments for the team. He's just that player that does the basics well, does everything right to a simple extent. Cole Palmer, an example of my argument earlier, is that Cole Palmer has now played, this is Cole Palmer's 3rd season at Chelsea, and for the past 2 seasons he has been great. He has been Chelsea's best player and one of the best players in the Premier League for 2 seasons in a row, and we all know his abilities: 5 goals in a Premier League game and 4 goals in another game. So there is no doubt that he has that X factor that can change a team's fortune. But now with Phil Foden, it's really confusing because he has the X factor, the clutch moments, the once in a while clutch moments. But the thing about him is his inconsistencies. Foden will go 5 games, give you 5 good games, and then 7 games later, nothing, doing nothing. So this is Foden's first real season where he doesn't really have world-class midfielders holding his hands in midfield, which is why I need this season to finally judge whether Phil Foden is world class or not. This is really his season to show whether he is world class or not. And another argument also is the fact that he never does it for England, which really brings out the question marks about how good really is he. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you agree with my takes or not, and tell me, is Phil Foden world class or not? As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.